Surprise, motherfucker.
Good evening, and welcome to the Flower Hour. Although it's the Flower Hour, I've decided to rename tonight's show Reese's Rant Part 2. So we had Reese David Evans in full rant mode last week. So after today's performance and today's result, I've got a funny feeling we may be going down a similar road to what we went down last week. But before we get started, Reese, thanks again for jumping on.
Welcome.
How's Trixbet? You all right?
Yeah, not bad. Well, not exactly happy with 3, but as good as we can, I reckon.
Yes.
We scored the least.
You're smiling, but anyway, so that's the main thing.
We scored, that's why.
Decent strike as well from him, wasn't it?
Fair play. How we missed that, though.
I thought he was miles offside when I seen it first off, mind.
It did look a bit off to me, but again, we just need that luck to get a goal a minute, to be fair.
Yeah. But
still,
we'll come after that then, though. We're just, capitulation when it really is just bonkers. But yes, but we'll dive into that as we always do. We are planning on only having a short one tonight, guys, so we're looking to wrap up probably about 9:30, but we've said that before and we ended up doing the full hour, so we'll see how Reese rants and how we go. But so before we start, massive shout out to AJM, our sponsors, Matt Brown and his team over in Cumvalinbach. The logo's up in the top corner of the screen, and they've got Facebook pages and social media pages. You can have a look at the website. I have got a banner for the website, which we'll put across the bottom right now. Any embroidery or print work you need, please get in touch with Matt Brown and his team over in Cumvalinbach. They have got a website, as I mentioned, so you can inquire that way as well. But no job is too big, no job is too small, and Matt will sort you right out for anything you need. So straight into it, but obviously again, disappointing result. I'm glad I didn't end up going in the end. I did look at tickets on Wednesday, and I put the postcode in the sat nav, and it was over a 5-hour drive. And I thought, no, it's a long old day, that, isn't it? So fair play to. I'm not sure how many fans went up. So be interesting if anybody in the chat knows roughly how many fans went up. Respect to them all for travelling up. I think that would have been an early one this morning. But, disappointing day, but wasn't it?
Oh, it's so frustrating. I mean, defensively, they're all over the place. I watched one of them, Chambers, get bullied off the ball completely by a striker. And I'm thinking, right, you're a Premier League player, mate. You're an ex-Premier League player. You shouldn't be getting bullied this easy. He's out of position. NG does not know what to do anymore. Absolutely ridiculous. Collins, I mean, I suppose you could forgive him his first proper game back for a while, but come on, you're a championship defender, mate. You play for Nigeria, your own country. You should be a better standard than that. Bringing the midfield out of the water for defence as well. Like, all our money for the defenders, and Jesus wept. Where's the money gone?
Yeah. Like, I don't pretend to be a thing, and, I'm just an avid supporter then, right? But he allowed that guy to run at him on that right hand side, and he was a decent player, the one who scored the 2 goals. When he was it Balumi?
Yeah,
Balumi, we were calling him after a while. But we just sit off them and let them run at us. I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
And again, this is why I keep saying every week as well. The lack of leadership on our field is absolutely embarrassing. I mean, there's no one there marshalling that team. The defence, I think, for their second goal, our defence is all over the place. For the penalty they won at the end, I mean, I've never seen players out of position so bad in my life. And fans will be blaming Bullet for it. But again, you can't keep blaming him for this now. Certain players need to step up and take control and take charge. I mean, I keep saying every week, though, we just need a leader. Joe Walls is not a captain. He's a fantastic club captain. All the stuff he does off the field, brilliant. Ramsey seems like a nice guy, but he's not a captain. You need a proper Sean Morrison out there, absolutely screaming at him and getting stuck in.
Yeah.
Not me.
So as you were saying that, Stu have put a comment in. Welcome back, Stu. Thanks for engaging in the comments. So Stu have said, I don't think I can remember a Cardiff City team with such a lack of leaders on the pitch. And I've been doing this for 40 years. I don't see the character at the club to help turn this around. And I think that's the scary thing, really, isn't it? There's like you said, there's no one there at the moment who's, pulling their hands up to say, come on, lads, this, we've all got to rally around this now. And, people are saying there's not a panic station, there's only 7 games. But then that's gone from, let's not hit panic station, there's only 4 games. Let's not hit panic stations, 5 games, 6 games, 7. Before you know it, we're going to be, way behind type of thing. I think we're 3 points behind the team above us now. It's just, before you know it, and you know what it's like, teams above you can win and you can lose, and it's before you know it, that gap is going to be more than 3 points, isn't it?
We're always chasing that first win as well. Like every game that goes on for, the pressure builds and builds and builds. So players can make mistakes, they're overthinking things. They're going to get sent, they're going to make a nasty mistake and get sent off something. It's going to get worse. But again, I remember a few years ago with Sean Morrison, we played Swansea. Rian Brewster got the ball in the first 2 minutes. Sean Morrison went to the back of him, absolutely clattered him. Welcome to the game. That's who we want as a leader. Someone to take a charge, get a foot stuck in. Right, but right now you got Cam Chambers who's looking around at the defence. NG doesn't know what to be there. Jamro doesn't look like he's up to scratch in a minute. To be fair, he's never really looked like he's a championship defender. He's always seen a bit ropey, a bit shaky. He's starting to go bad at injury. After that, he was never the same. I mean, Fish, injured. Darla looks good, but again, injured. Gutas, I don't know where he's gone. I mean, I don't know where his performances have gone either, but the player we signed is not there anymore. I don't know if his head's gone or he's homesick or what, but he's struggling. But I looked today, right, and I seen Fish go off injured, and I thought, right, you got Louis Giles on the bench, and I think you had Tom Davis, another youngster on the bench. Put NG a centre half and put one of them youngsters on the left back or something. Or put them youngsters on left back and put Collins a centre half. Just give him a run out. He's losing the game. Chuck him on. Give him a go. He brings Runner Motor on a midfielder, which I don't think he's got a future in the club. I didn't think he did last year. Nice guy, but I don't see what his best position is. He's not a defender. He's not really box-to-box or ball-win midfielder. But then, so the same problems we've been saying about the youngsters not getting a chance. This guy's coming now and took charge and done the same thing. And he's saying, it's the small mistakes that cost us. You're thinking, those small mistakes, so defensively, we look absolutely all over the place yet again. It's just the same week in, week out. Part of me can understand why Bullet was so defensive all the time now when you look at this team. Because maybe he's seen the fact they can't play attacking football. Maybe he thinks that, looking at them now, is the only way to win is nick a point or nick a goal from a set piece. The fact he got this team 12th last year, I think that says more about how well of a job he did, really, considering how bad the teams were now. And the worst thing is, Dalman came out in that meeting in a week now with saying they've hired an external company now to find a new manager. This could go on for a month or two. We could be in this border for a month or two, look for a manager. At that point, that manager might go, you know what, they're too far. I know I'll take that job as a poison Charlotte now. And again, to go through all this, there are two things. Right? One that says Tan doesn't trust Dalman to pick a manager. He's had him hire external companies to do it for him because he doesn't trust him anymore. Two, what if they take all this money now and come back and go, take this guy behind us unemployed. Steven Schumacher's, take him. That'll do him. I don't see what them hiring a manager for us does for us. They just get paid at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if they make a good choice or a bad choice. So I just think this club needs a director of football. We haven't got one to get one, and it's just got to keep happening.
But what does it take for Tan to say to Dalman, then, right, enough's enough, but I think, you're not doing what you need to be doing. You're not getting the right people in for me all the time. If you was in any other profession, right, and you was a manager or you was a whatever he is, and you was getting people in and they were getting sacked left, right, and centre, then surely questions are going to be asked, aren't they?
I think that ship sailed when he lent us a lot of money. I think you can see now he's got to the point where we owe him so much money that, don't forget, the start of the season, was it start of the season or was it start of last season when Bullet was hired? He was making jokes about Tan. Oh, he does no football, he's like, one bad game he'll sack you and start making all these remarks. I think he's untouchable now towards Tan because he knows that if he gets removed, let's say, like, give my money back in, and Tan will pay it all up.
Yeah.
I think he's untouchable now. But Ken Chu said, I'm doing the day-to-day stuff. I'm thinking, where are you? We don't see you at the club. We don't hear from none of you. Again, they said on that meeting with the fans trust about the lack of communication between the club and the fans. We've had Dalman on the show with us on Size episode. We all ask him about the communication, and all he ever said is, we look into it. He does not care. As long as he gets his money out of us, he doesn't care. We could be in League 2 now, right, in £20 million worth of debt. As long as he's getting his little consultancy fee, he doesn't give a about us. The sooner he's gone and all them are gone, the better.
Yeah, 100%. Let's have a look at some of the comments in here. Stu again chipping in with his pennies worth tonight. Fair play. Thank you, Stu. We are in deep, deep trouble, no doubt about it. Ritza, who is blameless, went pretty gung-ho for an away game, but when you're in trouble, you have to start at the back and shut the door. Like the first 10, 15 minutes, I thought, we didn't play, we played some decent stuff. And then, we got the goal, and then we just went back to how we've just silly mistakes. And like I said, Collins looked out of his depth. They attacked us down our right-hand side, and I think they targeted that area. They probably looked and thought, like, he's coming back in, hasn't played for a long time. He's been out injured. And that Balumi, or Halloumi cheese, as the boys were calling him, as we was watching it, was ripped him apart, basically, didn't he?
But again, you look at the back four now, right? You've got Collins, right? Nigerian international. You've got Callum Chambers, ex-Arsenal, Villa, Premier League centre-half, right? Then in this team, you've got, Will Fish, youngster, you can forgive him for if he's not at the level yet. You can forgive that. And NG, who's been player of the year for the last 2 years for us. Three of them four are absolutely been a diabolical positioning, like jogging back, not busting a gut. No desire, out of position all the time. I mean, I keep seeing fans on Facebook saying that Ball played him out of position. Who's out of position? They put themselves in position. He played them where they normally play. You can't say they were played. No, Collins has been playing the wrong position. He's left back. It's his job. Cover the left hand side. Last year, what the goals we conceded that came from the left-hand side because teams were attackers from there is ridiculous. NG, I don't know what's happened to him. I think the Space Jam film is real. Those aliens have come and taken all his ability. So he looks absolutely clueless right now. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not being funny, but see better on a Sunday game. Like it's just lack of real leadership, and it's coming through. And players are allowed to jack under, like they can play a bad game. NG knows he plays bad. He's playing Tuesday. Let's be honest. We know that Chambers will play Tuesday, regardless of how bad he plays. There's no accountability there. And if you get a Sean Morrison right now, he's getting in their faces going, you need to wake up now, or something's going to happen. Yeah. We've got Joe Walls just walking around clapping people, doing press conference saying, no, we know what needs to be done. We know what you got to do. Well, you're not doing this, so you clearly don't know what you got to do. I just think there's so many issues this club is. We were crying for a striker all summer. All summer crying for a striker. We spent about 3 centre-backs. None of them could defend, but we bought 3 centre-backs.
Yeah. So, and that's the scary thing now. You look at our goal difference. Did somebody put in a comment earlier? It was like minus 15 or something like that. I think Paul at the beginning before we went live, which last year I thought we finished 12th basically because our defence was fairly decent. I would say, but this year we've kind of gone. I don't know what's going on. It's it's scary, isn't it? The number of goals we're shipping in left, right, and it could have been more today, without a shadow of a doubt. Alnwick made probably 3 or 4 really good saves, and it could have been 6 or 7 quite easily. And just feel sorry for the guys who spent probably 12 hours traveling there and back. And what a waste of a day! Like it's tough times.
If you look back at the last, 10, 15 years, right? Apart from Trawler, Mick McCarthy, and now this situation, Cardiff have always been known as a solid team at the back. We've always been solid at the back. We've never been prolific scorers, and since Dave Jones left, we've never really been big scorers. We've always been solid at the back, and that's how we've won games. We've shut shop up, we've nicked a goal, nicked a second, or maybe won a game. We just look ropey at the back, and we've not fixed the goal scoring problem, which is just a calamity, really. And this form, this is relegation form. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We are in a crisis. Dalman said the week with our meeting, I don't see us in a crisis right now. Of course he doesn't. He's still getting paid. Why would he care? If he was told tomorrow we go down, you don't get paid. Oh, there's a crisis then.
Yeah, exactly. Right, let's get back in the comments because there's plenty of interaction here tonight. Jayden, thank you very much for having an input, buddy. Rinomota actually looked quite decent today when he came on. Stu, again, I'd actually play Reno in front of Rawls. At least he's got legs and energy and puts himself about. GD Parry, welcome, buddy. Good evening. Hope all is well. That we've got Darland and Fish both out injured already. They've barely had game time for us. Darland looked good versus the Swans. Dimmy has been off it since his gran passed away, and CEO was put out long ago. Yeah, that's a good point. Obviously, you don't know how people take to like grief and things differently, do you? And being in a different country to family and things, how much of that have had an impact on him? I don't know.
Well, he came back for us against QPR New Year's Day, and he scored a cracking header, and after that, everything seemed to change for him. I don't know if he got homesick at that point and he struggled. CEO, to be fair to him, he plays week in, week out for us. He goes away in international break, plays for Greece. He doesn't get a break. I'm not surprised if he's exhausted. He does need a breather. The scene he's on the bench today, mind, I think, there's a question mark over that. We know CEO has paid out his contract previously to come and join Bullet at Cardiff. Has he told the club about paying out his contract again to leave us?
Yeah.
I'd be too surprised. If that's the case, we'd be gutted. Because I think with the right manager, then CEO would be one of the best ball-winning midfielders in the league. With the right manager, I think he'd be absolutely quality. He's got the ability. He's got the legs, the mobility. He's running around the Eastern Asia, so you can see him get stuck in. And when he first signed for us, I remember Sheffield Wednesday, I think he started for us. His first game last year, 2-1 win for us. And the first 2 minutes, I said, mate, he'll get sent off soon, because he was just getting absolutely stuck into everything he was. With the right manager, get that back again, I think he'd be quality. But I just think I don't know. I just think the club have no clue who they want to hire. They don't trust each other, so they hire the company to hire someone. The company they hire won't really care if it's successful or doesn't work, because either way they get paid, and if it doesn't work, they'll get paid again because they'll have to go back to them again for another manager. So I just think the club is like a joke, to be fair, right now.
So coming on to that, then Paul have just put a comment in. I think we have to look to experience for a manager. Most of them players are experienced enough to be dealing with defending, but they look like amateurs.
Yeah.
Stu again. Darland and Fish might be decent players if they're ever fit, but we need an ugly centre-half who's the big, hairy-assed, experienced centre-half to drag us out of the shit. Chambers is a joke at the moment.
Agree. He does not look like... I mean, for someone with so much experience, he does not look like a leader either.
No. Evening, Louise. Welcome. Hi, Vikings. Keep the faith. NG needs to be dropped. Absolutely lost it. Be interested now, team selection for Tuesday when Millwall again. That's going to be a difficult game. They had a good win today. I think they won 3-1. I can't remember who it was they were playing. I don't know if you can remember off the top of your head.
I don't know. I've had it all saying the mighty ball one and stuff, and I've had all the messages. Oh, come on, the Millwall. So we need to win Tuesday.
Is your Millwall buddy going Tuesday?
No, he's not going Tuesday. I don't think you want to go in the weekend and count for the Cardiff fans. But nah, it's one of those, right, where at this point right now, Pacquiao can't do much more than what he's done. He's done everything to put himself the shop window, and then he's been on such bad form. Surely he has to start right back. You've got to give him a chance. It's a home game. It's probably going to be it's better than playing him in a away game, but at least the fans will be supportive of him. You hope so anyway. I've seen fans turn, but our fans, the loyal ones, I think will give him the benefit of the doubt. If he makes a mistake, they won't get on his back. They'll support him. Tuesday's the right game, I think, to give him a run out. NG has just been off it. Just let him have a rest. If he needs a rest, give a rest, whatever. Any excuse, just drop him. Sim rind off. Get him starting. I'd give him 60 minutes out at least. I mean, good say he got a goal again. He's probably earned the chance to start, but we know with Robinson, he plays one game. He's injured for 2 weeks, then he's back, then he's injured again. So, he'll probably pull his groin to celebrate this night. So,
will Ryan Wintle be available on Tuesday, do you think, or will it be a clause in his contract?
So, because he's in the same division as us, they probably put a clause in he can't play against us. But there was a story going around, I don't know how true, that he was celebrating when Bullet was sacked.
Yeah.
So, if that's the case, that's disgraceful. That is absolutely disgraceful. Don't forget, you represent the club and the fans. I don't care if you're on loan in Millwall. It's still a car, your wage and stuff. Show some respect to our club. I mean, will he travel down? I don't know. If he does, will he be in the Millwall kit, just sitting on the side watching? Be interesting to see what reception he gets. I'll say that if he's there.
Yeah. Louise, I've put a comment in. Where's our boy Turnbull? He never gets a full game. If I'm honest, he's been out injured for a while, hasn't he? Since that.
I think it's more.
What's that?
I still think it's a board signing, not a Bullet signing.
Yeah.
When he came in, he was played on the wing, number 6. He never played as number 10. And when he was playing as number 10, he didn't knock off and he was taken off straight away. Like, Bullet didn't see the play. I think that's a board signing just to appease Bullet to say, look, we will spend money, but we couldn't get your targets. I think 6 of the players we signed this summer, Bullet's counter said we tried to get him in January and the club couldn't do it. He said about Darland, about Fish. What else was it? He said about was it Willock? He said about as well. We tried to make a move in January, but we just couldn't get it done. And I think I don't know. I just think if you're a manager coming in now, you've heard all the stories about Cardiff. Every manager's about it. You know exactly what's like there. How do you come into a club like this and have any sort of say? I mean, we know there's a transfer committee who pick all the players. I mean, that'll not be funny, but who's seen Kanga? I have no idea who spotted Kanga and what they've seen in him.
Obviously, I know you was working today, but did you see his 1v1 in the highlights?
I've seen the.
Yeah.
But he watched the game and he said his first touch looks atrocious as well. He's not got the best first touch.
No.
But who is in charge of scouting? Like, who have we got? I mean, we got the Chuckle brothers, surely. But they're in charge, he's playing absolute plonkers and jokers.
Yeah.
Team might have played for you. Willock has been poor for the last God knows how long for QPR. None of them fit. Kanga wasn't fit coming in. I mean, I feel for Bullet in a way because he's given these players, none of them are fit. He's trying to play defensively because he probably can see that they just shambles. And then, I don't know, I don't think Rizna will last long. But then again, I don't know how long the club will take to find someone. So,
yeah. Right, let's go right the way back in, right? So we've kind of reviewed the game and things like that, but we'll come back onto a bit more a bit later. What was your thoughts when you first seen the team announcement come out at 2:00?
First of all, happy to see Alnwick starting again. I thought I wouldn't be surprised if the new manager comes in and goes right and they give Hobart number 1 again. I just thought maybe he would. I'm glad he did that because I don't think Hobart's a championship keeper. He's atrocious. So glad to see Alnwick start number 1. I thought he made it pull off a few good saves yet again. Saved on blushes. I mean, I feel for him because he's conceding goals left, right, and centre. And you can see he's trying. He's trying. I was disappointed to see in the back 4. I thought Chambers has been poor now since he signed him. He's not looked good at all. I thought Collins, I was happy to see him back at left back because I'm not happy with the Dowder there. I was disappointed to see NG started. I think we knew NG would start because Kipakio played for Friday night for the under-21s.
Yeah.
But I was still disappointed to see him starting. Robertson, I was happy to see play, but I don't see Rawls have the legs anymore. I don't know what Rawls' best position is now because he's not really a ball-winning midfielder, and he's not better than Robertson as the box-to-box thing. I don't think he's got that passing in. Like,
No.
you see something like Barnabana, who as he's gotten older, has gotten better with the ball at his feet. I look at Rawls, we think you've not gotten better. You've stayed the same level, and everyone else around has gotten better.
Yeah.
I think I've saved his blushes a few times. So
I'm sure you called it a few months back, didn't you, about trying to sign that Barry Bannon or whatever his name is, didn't you?
Again, you just look at how he's just someone who gets on the ball and dictates play. He can pick a pass from anything. He's a witness for us in our glory days.
Yeah.
Someone with the pass, I just feel like Rawls has been a great club servant for us. Don't get me wrong, right? Everyone loves Rawls. I think we can all say objectively, though, he hasn't got the legs for us right now. I think his best as an impact sub for me. Like, if he comes on 70 minutes a game and he can pass the ball around, brilliant. But starting, not for me. But then we've never really replaced Alan Gunnarsson, have we? We've never had that midfield general like Gunnarsson was. You got stuck in. I mean, see you started like it, getting stuck in all the time. But he kind of fell off the boil. So we never really replaced Gunnarsson for me. I was happy to see the two wide men. I thought finally some out and out wingers, bit of pace, bit of directness, so hopefully stay wide, hang touchline, get forward, get balls in the box. And I'm a bit mobile number 9. I was happy to see that with Robson. I thought, especially after the Swansea game, he scored against the Jacks, right? He was sent off before, throwing a ball like a bang on his face. This game, obviously, to him, was his chance to make it up to the fans. He scored. It was a big important game for him. He would have been on a high all week after that. And then next Saturday, he gets dropped to the bench. And you're like, well, what's the point? So to see Kanga be dropped, I was happy. I wasn't too pleased with the bench, mind. I wasn't really too pleased with that. I thought, again, no CEO, no Gutas. I thought there's no centre back on the bench. We had two young full backs. Tanner, again, he's on the bench. I mean, does he need a loan out to League Two or something, play week in, week out? Probably now, because again, they come on, have some good link play with Ruben. Start the week after, be poor. Come on as a sub, looks good. Starts, looks poor. Again, I just think some of the youngsters have earned the spot now to go on the bench, and they should be on the bench. If we lost 4-1 today, right, and we had K Parker playing, Rindok playing, Louis Giles playing, we'd all go back and go, you know what? It's a bad result that is, but so happy to see them youngsters play. I think they played with a heart. But instead, we're looking at Chambers, NG, the same level, and going, really, lads, this is it now. And some other fans are going to say, oh, they don't like the manager. Well, how many times can they not like the manager and still play rubbish? Do we have to wait now for them to get a manager they do like? And then, oh, we can watch football again.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. They owe the fans. The fans first and foremost, not the club.
Yeah. I found it a bit strange today as well. O'Dowda seemed to be playing off the right early doors, didn't he?
Yeah. I noticed that. We've had a fascination for a while now with this sort of inverted inside forward winger / wide players. It doesn't work because what happens is a left-footed player like O'Dowda now is you're going to have to stick on his right foot and try and cross the ball in, and he probably doesn't feel confident enough to do it, which is a bit silly. So he's going to end up cutting his side. And what it does is the defence can get narrow, close up the spaces, and all of a sudden there's no one on the overlap for the wing. So there's no ball going wide. Possession stays in the middle and we lose the ball straight away. It's just too easy to defend against. The fact we got an attacking coach, who, let's be honest, I mean, I don't know if he's working for Hull because they look better attacking than we did, and he's an attacking coach. I don't know what's going on. No. I think Rizzo will be gone. I don't see him staying with the club. I won't be disappointed if he doesn't leave. I mean, the coaching staff have all left. Darren Purse, I think I read earlier, is working as a defensive coach as well as under-21's manager. How's that work out? Does he spend half hour with the kids and a half hour on the first team and have to go back and forth?
Yeah.
I mean, the longer this goes on, it's embarrassing.
No, I agree with you.
Again, the way this club is being run is an absolute joke. It is right now, and unless something changes at the top, nothing's going to change.
No, you're right. And we'll be playing League One football next year if things are not acted upon ASAP. So,
Exactly.
Yes.
And we see with other clubs, they go to League One, they think they can do the same thing over and over again, and all of a sudden they're in League Two. And again, that would be a nightmare. If we go relegated to League One, that could be it for us. That could. I mean, at that point, then Tan's looking at that going, like, I'm losing even more money now. I'm not going to put them more in. They can sort themselves out. I mean, Dalman probably won't get his money out. I mean, this club it's dangerous to fall to League One. You look at Charlton, how long they've been there for, ex-Premier League club. You look at some of the other clubs in there. We can't afford to go down. We got to stay in the Championship, regardless how we do it. We got to stay in this league.
Yeah, and I'm still confident. But we'll pull it around. But Tuesday is massive for us. Home game against Millwall. We've got to win on Tuesday. It's massive for us, isn't it?
Yeah, I hate to say it. I hate the word, but this is a must-win game for us.
Yeah,
I genuinely think this is a must-win game. We can't keep losing every week. This has got to be a must-win game. And
especially with another international break coming up as well. It'll be nice now if we can get a couple of results before that interferes with bloody beloved Cardiff City. And
I think it's one of those where if you get the first goal at home, right, you could just relax and all of a sudden be 3 or 4 up before you know it.
Yeah.
Or again, you might switch it off like we did today and then have to get punished. So we just need that first win now, desperately.
It's like we was 3-1 down today, second half, and we created a couple of chances, and 60 minutes on the clock and we creating chances. I was thinking to myself, if we sneak one year and bring it back to 3-2, we're back in the game type of thing. Their heads could drop, start getting a little bit nervy type thing, but we just can't hit a barn door at the moment. It's bonkers crazy. But
I think it's the opposite for us, though. Go on, sorry.
I was going to say Ruben Caldwell. Some of the touches he made today, he's by far the best player we've got out there at the moment, in my opinion. Other people might think different, but I think he's showing his class a little bit. We need more than just Ruben doing it at the moment.
But you said then now, if we could have nicked it or go back and then made them on the edge of their seats. I think that's the problem we've got, though. We concede, and all of a sudden, all our heads drop completely. As soon as that first goal goes in against us, you just see all of them. All of a sudden, this is why a leader is so important. I don't know when the loan market opens or if it does open anymore now with the transfer window. The free transfer market is, I think we signed players out of contract that didn't have a club before the window closed. I mean, there's got to be a leader somewhere, even if you just get them on the pitch for 20, 30 minutes, just someone get into them. And the lack of any leadership is just killing us.
I was gutted when I seen the Hull side and Cody Dramer's there now, and we had the opportunity. We could have brought him in during the season.
All summer I was saying, sign Dramer. Way Bullet plays his fullbacks. He likes his fullback to get forward. Dramer was ideal for that. The pace he's got, the directness. Every day, all summer, I kept saying the sign. Dramer's out there, just sign him. Because there was rumours of NG going, and if he didn't go, he could play left back. Or Dramer could play left back. Just sign him up. He's a quality forward. We know how good he is.
Yeah.
We've seen how good he is. But no, don't worry. We'll sign 2 lads who can't defend. We will.
Yeah, I'm going to get injured.
Great thinking, that is.
So, what's your thoughts? Obviously, I know Sai will probably do a preview before Millwall on Tuesday, but what's your thoughts? Do you think he'll go with a similar type of 11? Obviously, minus the injury concerns that obviously were picked up today, Fish going off before half time, etc.
I generally see it being the same 11, and I generally see either Carver starting or Robson starting. I think it'll be the same thing again. It will. Now, like you say, I don't mind the 4-2-3-1. I mean, you see where Hull play today, it works for some teams, and it can work for us. But I just think we need to press a lot more up the pitch, higher, more intense, non-stop 90 minutes. The kids say not fit enough. Just do it. Just get it done. You get fitter. Reindorf should start for me. I think he's doing it. Kipakio should start for me for starters. I'd give one of the other kids like Louis Giles a go left back. He can't be any worse than Collins.
Did
Midfield,
Ringo
I dropped
play
balls.
21s last night, didn't he?
Yeah.
How did they get on last night? Any idea?
I think they won. I think they did. I want to say. I'm sure Si said something on the chat last night. But again, I dropped balls. I mean, you got Robertson there. You need a ball winner midfielder next to him. Someone stays deep. We're crying out for Joe Caldwell right now, I reckon. But again, he's more advanced. But Eli King or someone with energy, they'll get stuck in. Like, we never replaced Gunnarsson, and that's killed us. Before Gunnarsson, we had Don Cowie. He would run non-stop like he was get stuck in. Before that, we had Gavin Ray. I mean, before that, we had Cav who could do it. We haven't got that now. We just got Joe Rolls. And no offense, he's a good passer, the ball. He's not a ball in the field, though. He's not someone who gets stuck in and stuff. He'll get a card every game.
Yeah. So, what's your prediction going to be for Tuesday night then, Bet?
Oh God, I can't. We can't lose to them. We cannot lose to them. I can't have the banter thrown at me if we lose to Millwall. I refuse to take that. We've got to win. Like, we got to win 4-0. Like, I'm not being funny. It's one of those, right, where at home, you score early at home, right, and the crowd is up for it. You do that, all of a sudden, everything changes. I just think we need to score that goal and just take control of the game. If we do, we can go 2-3-0 up.
Yeah.
But we just seem so shaky in the back, and once we can see one, everyone's heads drop. They could punish us 2-0 easily. They could. So
it happened to us a couple of times last year at home, where we kind of go a goal up, and then we kind of just like sit back and just it's as if we've scored a goal and we'll sit back now and we'll defend that. But in this league you can't do that. You've still got to go out to get more than one goal, because you in a split second that's it's gone, isn't it? And it happened again today. Like, we scored that one goal and then bang, before you know it, they're back in, scored pretty soon after we did, and changes the game again.
Two games last year, I think I remember from the end. Stoke at home and Coventry at home. Coventry, we pressed them high over the pitch, got an early goal. And all of a sudden then, you could see the fans are up for it, the players got up for it. Next year, we're 3-0 up. Second half comes along, we just sit back, drop deep, with high pressure, they score 2 goals. It's nervous time. Same happened with Stoke. I think he scored after 5 minutes. One of those only goals he scored. I think he scored 3 or 4 last year. That was one of them, a quarter of his goals. He scored early goal. We looked up for it, the crowd got up for it, and they were fighting. And all of a sudden, I think they exceeded, and then it just went a bit ropey again. Right. We're happy to sit there back, inviting pressure. This is why you need someone in the middle, like, to start screaming at them, like, get into them, get stuck into them, just press them. Don't sit back, just go for it. I don't care what the manager says. If the manager says the tight side, stand off him. You're on that pitch. As a captain, you're the one in charge. You should change it if you see something wrong. This is why Rolls isn't the captain for you. It's the same problem we've had for the last 2 years. It's never been addressed either.
No, I agree.
Warnock's like a team full of leaders. And since then, we've had a team full of just sheep. We are looking for a leader, just following anyone.
Yeah. Comment from Alan. Here. Thanks, Al. Tan's comment, we don't need a director of football. The quality of some of the players, e.g. Kanga, Meite, Turnbull, shows it all. So, yeah, completely agree with that. Something needs to be put in place, because obviously the guys who are doing it at the moment, there's about as much use as a chocolate teapot, isn't he? So, yeah, something needs to get in. So, but yeah, just talking a little bit more about Tuesday. Then, obviously, you go into Tuesday night. You're there with your brother and your mum and Jason there as well.
Yeah, take them all there. We're all going to be there. Keep an eye out at half time as well. I'm not saying anything more, but keep an eye out at half time with the big screen and in the matchday program. So that's what I say with that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Millwall. I love the night games. It's always something different about a night game. It's a different atmosphere. Like the Ninian Park under the floodlights was just magic for me. It was 13 years old, standing there in the Cringer, listening to all that language and everything. It was a different feel than a Saturday.
What type of numbers do you think we'll have there attendance-wise Tuesday? Bearing in mind it's a midweek game, and obviously the run we're on.
realistically, there's going to be 14,000 fans there. The board will say 17 to 18,000, but it'll be about 14,000 there.
Yeah. It's going to be an
They'll
interesting.
They'll bring good numbers, I think.
Yeah.
And they'll make a bit of noise. I just can't take losing to Millwall. Like, I mean, I don't like losing to anyone, but I just can't lose. I can't see us losing to Millwall. I just can't have that happen. So we need to smash them 4-0.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll come. I'm sure it'll come. But yes, I think that's about it. But really, I don't think there's much more to say about today's performance, unless anybody in the chat has got anything else they want to bring up for me and Reece to have a chat about. There's a comment here from Richard. I said in a previous chat, an interview with Chopra said we had a captain, but they were all leaders. Yeah, spot on.
Yeah.
I think that's something you've alluded to over the last couple of weeks as well. And, that era. And, we were lucky to have so many leaders within the same dressing room. But
exactly.
At the moment, you just can't see a leader through the trees, like type of thing. Cardiff get battered. Everywhere they go. Cheers, Jace. I appreciate you logging into the channel.
Cheers for the point of Swansea, mate. That a goal. That really kickstarted the season, I have. I mean, the only two can beat us so far as they've lot on the road, so...
Big shout out for Bristol City tomorrow versus the Jacks. Yeah.
Oh, Christ. That's like picking someone to sleep with your wife for, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Have they both
But it's all fun and games. What's James? Chopra era would put 10 past these lot.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. Like I said, we were lucky today and still replied to it. 4-1 flattered us. They could have easily scored 6 or 7 if it weren't for Jack Anick, a couple of saves. But, I felt he should have done better probably with the first goal. It kind of whipped it in, didn't he? I think he meant it across and kind of missed everybody and snuck in at the far post there. But, he shouldn't be scoring goals from that blinking distance like that. But, again, it's disappointing to see how defence are performing like they are at the moment. But we can pray and we can wish that it's only going to get better. But at the moment, it's scary times in it as a fan.
What's crazy to me is, right, over 12 years ago now, Dave Jones came in, right? They got players like, you need a winger. He says Chris Burke. No offence, not many people know Chris Burke. He's up Rangers moment and then he wasn't playing. Gavin Ray, he played for Rangers. Not many people have been fully aware of him. Steve McPhail, free transfer at his age. Everyone thought, is he past it? A kid got to it now signs. A Dutch defender no one really heard of, then Lou Vans. A centre back from Wickham, Roger Johnson. Dave Jones could spot a player and go, that's what we need. All of a sudden, he left, and now we've got, Tom, Dick, and Harry signing anyone who can get their hands on for a laugh, I reckon. And they're playing Football Manager, and I'm making bets who can make the worst signing, I reckon. Because some of the players we've getting is
perhaps we need to get hold of Dave Jones's number and give him a bell. Perhaps Andy will give him a ring to us and see if we can invite him down.
But surely, that's someone he wants in the boardroom. Someone helping, again, Dalman doesn't care. True hasn't got a clue. Tans isn't bothered. We need someone there with football knowledge. I mean, Warnock's doing it for, is it Torquay, I think it is? Warnock's doing it for them. Why can't we get like Dave Jones to come do it for us? Someone with knowledge, contacts in the game. I mean, the scouting network he must have set up when he was in charge. It was unbelievable, the players we were getting. Yeah. We were getting players from all over, Scotland, Holland. Some of the players we got in, and look at some of the players we get in now. I mean, how are they footballers? I have no idea. Someone's playing FIFA on easy mode, I reckon. It's a joke, like.
Yeah, bonkers crazy. But considering we're only staying on till 10:30, it's 9:45. So I think we'll start wrapping things up there. Guys, brilliant numbers viewing again tonight. Loads of new faces in the comments as well. Really appreciate all your interaction. I'm going to put another banner across the bottom of the screen. To join the Ace Nation Army, you can become a Patreon member, get access to early tickets for all the live events for the price of a cup of coffee a month. You can join and have access to various different content and things. It does support Si and the channel to keep it growing. It's going from strength to strength. Our numbers on a Saturday are going through the roof, Reese. So we're doing all right, I think. But
Sky Sports News now next week.
Sky Sports News, Talk Sport. The world's our
Sunday
oyster.
supplement.
The world's our oyster. So
exactly.
But no, I appreciate you taking your time out on a Saturday evening again. But I think this is going to be a regular for us now. I think Si's trying to rope you in, use your expertise analysis from the games on a Saturday. So no,
I'm cheap and I'm easy, so it's all hard to get me.
Yeah,
any ladies out there, mind?
What's that?
There's any single ladies out there, I'm cheap and I'm easy, so
we'll cut our bit out and post it all over social media for you now.
Perfect.
Only one other thing left to do, Reese.
Up a flower.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share it up with all your friends. Get any other Cardiff City supporters into watching us as well, guys, if you can. And after the video's been posted on YouTube, if you can go out on that and put a comment in there, it does help the channel get a bit of traction type of thing. So, we would really appreciate it if you could go in and make comments after, we finished the live. So really appreciate all your comments and your interaction. And like we said, up the flower.
The day I die.